Hi guys, thank you for joining me. For this week's reading, I'm going to be working with Archangel Metatron's Self-Mastery Oracle. I haven't worked with this oracle much, but I really like this energy and I feel very connected to Archangel Metatron these days. So I felt, you know what, we have the full moon coming and, why not bring his energy for this week's reading. So I'm gonna be pulling 3 cards and they're already falling out as I'm shuffling. So I just want to say that these readings may or may not resonate with you, so just take the parts that do and let go of the parts that don't. My intention is always like whatever is for the highest and best comes through the cards. So if I can get one more card, I've already got 2. One more card. Okay, 2 more fell out, so I'm gonna take that. Okay. All right, so the first card we have. Okay, the first card we have is Silver and Warrior of Light. Wow, just look at this card, and we have the full moon year as well. Okay, what I'm feeling from this card is triumphant is the word that I'm getting. Okay, triumph. Spirit wants you to know that you are victorious. Okay, do you see like the way this is? It's like this man is kind of, whoever's holding the sword is submerged in the water, but he's still holding on to his sword. So it's like you've been through so much, but you've kept yourself moving forward, going forward, and just one after another battle, just kind of facing each battle head on. The other message that I'm getting is this full moon is going to trigger a lot of emotions for you. And you may already feel that a lot of purging is coming, a lot of things are coming up to surface for you. It's because you are cleansing, and as you can see, this water is purple. So purple is, expansion of your crown chakra, expansion of your awareness, your understanding, okay? So there is a sense of you've learned your lessons, you've kept yourself pushing forward, and like it's created more awareness. It's interesting that today I felt like wearing my amethyst, and amethyst is again about crown chakra, and we have all these purples here. So yeah, so I feel like whatever emotions are coming up for you now, it's a form of cleansing. Okay, so you're just releasing whatever it is that's holding you back. You're just kind of cleansing yourself and allow it to flow. And this card is also saying stay aligned to your truth. Whatever your truth is, stay aligned with your truth. Now let's go forward with all the cards, and then I'm gonna just kind of recap and see what else I'm getting. Okay, the next card we have is Akashic Records, Evaluation and Review. So basically, all our lives, our past lives, our current lives, everything that we do, all our actions, all our deeds, everything, it's recorded in the Akashics, okay? In the Akashic Records. And you can tap into that information. Like, I remember I learned this Akashic Record class. Like I went to a class where I was taught how to tap into the Akashic Records, and it was so interesting because what I saw was a library, and it's hard to explain. It's like the best way I can say is like a library with all these different floors and different levels, and which were guarded by what looked like priests to me in white robes. But obviously everyone's gonna have a very different experience. This is just my experience. But and then you have to take permission of these keepers, of the Akash, whether you can tap into that. So basically, I tapped into my records, and then we did readings on each other where I could tap into, you know, with the permission of the other person, into their records as well. So it's pretty much like this. It's pretty much like this big book that comes forward and it opens up. And so what I'm getting with this reading for you is you went through a lot of situations that were part of your soul contract, okay? They were part of the soul lessons that you wanted to experience in this lifetime. And to give you an example, some people go through, you know, a lot of childhood, like you go through difficulties in childhood, or you're in a family that is dysfunctional or tumultuous, or, you know, one thing after another is happening to you, and you may say that this is so unfair, but this is what, you know, was part of your soul contract to experience in this lifetime, to grow from those things, to learn and to become the person that you are, okay? Now, this card is also telling me that this information is available for you to tap into, okay? And just to make you guys clear, you don't have to do like an Akashic course. Like, now I understand this better than I did maybe 10-12 years before. See, these frequencies are available to all. So when you set the intention with your guides to tap into this information, to work through things, they will bring this information for you. But you have to be ready for that stage, and you have to work through it, and you have to be willing, okay, to work through it, and willing to receive the information and work with your guides as well. So that's what I'm getting. Like, you are reviewing your life and everything that has happened up till now, and how it has led you to this place, and how can you change it? What cycles can you, this card is also telling me that what cycles can you cut through? Like, let's say you went through a cycle of abuse, you don't have to repeat that again, okay? You can rewrite your story. It's like we're all writing our stories, right? So you can rewrite give yourself a different ending. Give yourself, like, you are the master of your story. So what changes do you want to bring for yourself? Interestingly, the third card we have is family, circles of life, okay? And when I think of family, I don't think just of our blood relatives, but also our soul tribe, our soul family. And our soul family are people who, you know, are from our soul tribe, and they come into our lives lifetimes after another lifetime, and we have soul contracts with these souls to show up at a particular junction in our lives to help us grow, right? And we will know that we have connected with our soul tribe when we have a sense of familiarity. It's almost like we know this person, or we have known them in another lifetime, and it's most likely that you have had some kind of interaction with that soul in another lifetime. So, like, you will come across a lot of people like that, because they're part of your soul tribe, and they're part of, like I said, part of your destiny, part of your soul contract, to meet those people, to learn from these families, okay? For some, you are healing family issues, okay? You are healing, when I say family issues, this could be beliefs, limitations, that maybe your family had a certain belief to be a certain way, and that's it, and you are breaking those old ideas about what life should be, how life should be, and bringing a new, there's so much light here, right? So it's like, I feel like you're bringing this new light. You're like a light in your family, and you, through your radiance, you are also awakening others, and you're bringing this knowledge, okay? And I'm also drawn to the circles of life that's written here. So I feel like you are completing certain cycles that maybe your ancestors were unable to do it, you know, or your ancestors could only walk a certain path, but you're able to complete certain cycles. Okay, now interestingly, the fourth card that came out is also ancestors. So we have ancestors, appreciation, and healing, and this is such a beautiful card. So again, a lot of purples, pinks, yellows. I just feel like your ancestors are backing you at this time. Your ancestors are helping you heal from whatever past trauma or limitations, or, you know, whatever things that they could not move forward from, they could not heal. It's like you are, by healing yourself, it's like you're not only healing like your energy, you're also healing this lineage, you're also healing this bloodline. Okay, and I'm drawn to see what's at the bottom of the deck. So we have lilac here. Just look at this card, so beautiful. Again, more purple. It says here, higher realms and magic. So you know what, as you are releasing these old patterns, these old beliefs, these old restrictions of, it's like programmings, right? We're really programmed to think a certain way. If you look back to your childhood, there, you know, you had a certain thought form, and that was molded by your parents, by your peers, by your teachers. You can only be so much, you can only do so much, you can only go that far. But as you grew up and you change those programmings and you realize that you are multi-dimensional and there is really no limitations. The only limitations are the limitations that we place upon ourselves, right? And this card, this higher realms, is also reminding me of the upper chakras, you know, our crown chakra. And you know, I'm also getting that you have this connection with the higher realms, you know, to tap into the higher realms for, whether it's for wisdom, whether it's for knowledge, whether it's for healing, whatever it is, psychic abilities, channeling, whatever that may be for you. You are ever connected to those realms. You're connected to your ancestors, you're connected to you know, the higher realms. Let go of these heavy emotions. Let go of things that don't serve you. And I'm feeling that this full moon that's coming on June 5th is gonna trigger a lot of emotions, if it hasn't done so already for you. But this is like for a higher purpose, you know. You are learning, you are growing. If you feel drawn to Archangel Metatron, connect with his energy. Okay, he's really wise, and he can help you open your mind and also bring you healing if that's what you are seeking in your life at this moment. But I feel like you are releasing patterns of limitations, old ideologies, restrictions, belief systems, and really rewriting your story, giving it a good ending, you know, giving it the ending that you feel you deserve, and remembering that you are eternally connected to source. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this reading here. I hope this reading helps you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and thank you for all your comments. You guys have a good one. I will see you soon. Bye for now.